Welcome to all my dear student and learner. I am Jayaprakash Lakshman Matlam, working as a assistant professor and head Department of Mathematics, J.M. Patel Arts, Commerce and Science College, Bhandara. Today's discussion topic is group automorphism in the subject of abstract algebra. Here we discuss the content of this chapter is introduction, preliminaries, automorphism, inner automorphism, conjugation relation, normalization. This is the introduction of this chapter. First of all, before starting group automorphism, we know that all of us some basic definition of group, subgroup, normal subgroup, etc. So first of all, we say that group. Anonymity set G together with an binary operation dot is called a group if the following conditions are satisfied: closure, associative, existence of identity, existence of inverse. So first we see that closure. If any element AB belongs to G implies that A dot B belongs to G, called as a closure property. Associative, if ABC belongs to Z implies that A dot B dot C equal to A dot B dot C, called as associative property. Then existence of identity property. There exists an element E belongs to J such that A dot E is equal to E dot A is equal to A for all A belongs to Z. And fourth, existence of inverse. For every element A belongs to Z, there exists an element A inverse belongs to J such that A dot A inverse is equal to A inverse dot A is equal to identity for all A belongs to J. We see here some example of a group. Is R plus is a group? We know that with respect to addition, identity elements is 0 and inverse of any element is negative of element, and therefore negative of each element present in set of real number, and therefore R plus is a group. R star dot means multiplication, which is equal to set of all x belongs to R such that x is positive, is a group. We know that with respect to multiplication, identity element is 1 and inverse of A is 1 by A, and all the inverse of all the element of set of real number which is equal to 1 by A means reciprocal of A is present in R star, and therefore R star dot is also a group. Is Q plus is a group? So with respect to addition, identity element is 0 and inverse of A is minus A, and therefore it is a group. With respect to multiplication, Q is a group. Identity element is 1, but with respect to multiplication here Q star is except 0, but 1 upon 0 is equal to 1 upon 0 is equal to infinity. Q star, not a Q star. Except Q star, it is a group, but not a, means including 0, it is not a group, and therefore it is not a group. Is Z dot is a group? Similar condition as set of rational number, and therefore it is not also a group. Abelian group. A group G is said to be abelian group or commutative group if A comma B belongs to Z implies that A dot B is equal to B dot A. A group which is not abelian is called as a non-abelian group or non-commutative group. Finite group. A group G is said to be finite if it contains finite number of elements. Otherwise it is called as a infinite group. Here group G is a finite group because number of elements is 4. Order of a group. Number of elements in a finite group is called its order, and generally it is denoted by order of G. Order of G. Here for example we see that G is equal to 1 minus 1 iota minus 1 is a finite group of order 4. Then result, some basic result of the group. The identity of group is unique. Second, every element of a group G has unique inverse in G. Third, A inverse of inverse is equal to A for all A belongs to G. Fourth result, AB inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse for all AB belongs to G, called as a reverse law or inverse law. Fifth result, A dot U is equal to A dot W, which implies that U is equal to W. Here A cancel from left side, therefore it is called as a left cancellation law. U dot A is equal to W dot A, which implies that U is equal to W. Here A cancel from right side is called as a right cancellation law. Now next definition, subgroup of a group. A set capital H is a subgroup of a group if identity element E belongs to Z, implies that E belongs to H, capital H. It means that H is an non-empty subset of G. The first condition is for a subgroup H is a non-empty subgroup of G. Second, AB belongs to H implies that A dot B, comma A inverse belongs to H. In other words, A comma B implies A comma B belongs to H implies that AB inverse belongs to H. This is the definition of a subgroup. The normal subgroup. A subgroup N of G is said to be normal subgroup of G if for every G belongs to G and small n belongs to capital N, implies that G and G inverse belongs to N, called as a normal subgroup of a G. Then cyclic group. A group G is said to be cyclic if it has an element A such that every element of G is expressible in the form of A to the power N for some integer N, and G is generated by A is denoted by G is equal to bracket A, and A is called generator of G. Also we say that some basic definition, 1-1 mapping. A mapping phi is a mapping from A to B is 1-1 if and only if phi of A is equal to phi of B, implies that A equal to B, same image have same element for all AB belongs to capital A, means domain. Or A is distinct from B implies that phi of A is distinct from phi of B, means distinct element have distinct image. This is the example of a 1-1 mapping, which is not a 1-1 mapping. Phi of x is equal to x square. When we put the value of x is equal to 1, we get 1. X is equal to minus 1, we get 1. Therefore, their images are same, but elements are distinct, and therefore it is not a 1-1. Then onto mapping. A mapping phi is a mapping from A to B is onto if and only if for every y belongs to B, there exists some x belongs to A such that phi of x is equal to y. In other words, we say that every element of codomain is image of some element of domain, called as a onto mapping. Next definition, group homomorphism. Let G and G dash be two groups. A mapping phi is a mapping from G to G dash is called a homomorphism if phi of A dot B is equal to phi of A dot phi of B for all AB belongs to Z. Then homomorphic groups. A mapping phi is a mapping from G to Z dash is an onto homomorphism. Means homomorphism plus onto. Then G is said to be homomorphic to G dash. Then isomorphism. Let G and G dash be two groups. A mapping phi is a mapping from G to G dash is an isomorphism if and only if first phi is a homomorphism, second phi is a 1-1. Then we say that a mapping phi is a mapping from G to G dash is an isomorphism. Then isomorphic group. Isomorphism and isomorphic group are different. Two groups G and G dash are said to be isomorphic if and only if a mapping phi is mapping from G to G dash is homomorphism 1-1 and onto. Homomorphism 1-1 and onto means one of the condition is also included in this isomorphism. Then we say that this is the isomorphic group. Group G and G dash are isomorphic group. and in this case we write G is isomorphic to Z dash. Then kernel of homomorphism. Let phi is mapping from G to Z dash be an homomorphism. Then kernel of phi is denoted by kernel of phi and defined as kernel of phi is equal to set of all x belongs to this such that phi of x is equal to A dash, which is equal to identity of G dash. Identity of G dash. From here, real chapter starts, that is group automorphism. So we see here definition of group automorphism. An isomorphism phi of a group G onto itself is called a group automorphism. Or in other way, we define a group automorphism. If G is a group, then a mapping phi is mapping from G to Z dash is an automorphism. If and only if phi is homomorphism 1 1 and onto is homomorphism 1 1 and onto. Then we say that a mapping phi is mapping from G to Z dash is an automorphism. Notation of automorphism: A of G. Sometimes we denote small a of capital G is the set of all automorphism of group, hence the member of auto of G of automorphism. And second, an identity mapping such that I of x is equal to x. Note, the identity mapping I is mapping from G to Z dash is always 1 1 onto an homomorphism, hence it is an automorphism of a group G. It is an automorphism of a group G. Thank you very much for listening me.